Jumbo hobby boxes cost a lot of money these days, and today we are going to answer the age-old question. Is one Logofractor box better than 3 Topps Chrome Mega boxes? Is 2 Logofractor boxes better than a $300 Topps Chrome hobby box? Is 3 Logofractor boxes better than 1 singular Topps Finest box? And is 4 Logofractor boxes better than 1 Topps Chrome Jumbo box? Well, let's get into it. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy RGL coming at you again. Brand new video today. We're going to have a little bit of fun today. We're going to compare and contrast some products on the market. And we're going to talk if 4 Logofractor boxes, which are about $600 on the secondary market, is worth buying over just 1 Chrome Jumbo. But first, if you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like. Now, this is 2025 Topps Chrome Logofractor. This recently dropped on at Topps NYC store, only as an NYC exclusive, I believe, at least for a month or so. That is what I have heard. And you can only get it by ordering direct or being in New York directly. You can call the number and get some. It might be sold out by the time this video comes out. I am not sure. Today we have 4 boxes. These are, I believe, being sold there at $119 a pop. Maybe they're $99. I'm not quite sure. I did purchase these on the secondary market. And they're reselling on the secondary between $150 and $175 each. And as we know, baseball card boxes, hobby boxes are very, very expensive right now, especially for baseball. Chrome hobby is around $300. Jumbo is around $575 to $600 a box. And then you've got Topps Finest that just recently released at about $450 to $500. And of course, you've got all the retail Chrome. Retail Chrome Mega box is going to run you about 60, 70 bucks or so. So we're going to answer the question, is one of these boxes good to better than 2 or 3 mega boxes? Is 2 of them better than a hobby box? Is 3 of them better than a finest box? Or is 4 of them better than a jumbo? Now, of course, we're being very results orientated today to an extent. We do need to hit something very nice in one of the boxes to potentially pay for everything, and one box could very well be better than a jumbo box, or we could open all 4 and get dusted. So you could open one of these at 160 bucks or a couple of mega boxes, let's say 2 mega boxes. So what is Logofractor all about? Well, these do have 20 cards, 30 cards total, 5 4-card packs of Topps Chrome. Those are just going to be base packs. You can get the MVPs. Judge is actually not the front runner as I record this video. It's actually Cal Raleigh just by a hair. And then, of course, Shohei in the NL. So you can get some value there, but you're not going to see things like autographs from those packs or refractors or color. You are going to see that color, though, in the 2 exclusive 5-card Logofractor packs. And that is what separates this product from Chrome and from Chrome Hobby and from retail. So this is about 4th year. I believe 2022 was the first year. So 22, 23. Yep, 4th year of Logofractor in existence. I wish they made these a little bit easier. I wish they offered them on Topps.com for longer. We can hit autographs. One of the good things about this set is, you know how in Topps Chrome Hobby we got 140 some odd autograph signers, and a lot of them like had 6 at-bats last year. Not the case in this one. This one has a much smaller checklist of autographs, and these are the packs that we want. These are just going to be our standard base packs. We get 5 4-card packs. So let's open these on up really quick, and then we will do our Logofractor packs. So we will just open these really quick. I guess we are looking for Judge and Ohtani. Ohtani is the one that I feel more confident about over in the NL. Judge and Raleigh, as I record this video, are pretty much neck and neck. I think Judge is, the slight favorite, but obviously the Yankees have been slumping. The Mariners have been surging. So, yeah, these are just going to be base cards. One time somebody claimed they hit a superfractor from these, and that made it so we have to actually rip these packs just to see, and that was like 2 years ago. But usually you're just going to see your base rookies. So if you're trying to build the set, I mean, this is a good opportunity along with blasters, and honestly, you could probably buy a complete set for cheaper than you could put it together through opening. But if you want to rip and put it together, it's an option. But these are the packs that really matter right here. These are the Logofractor packs. Autographs are not guaranteed. Normally, you see 1 color per pack in most years. And this is my first time opening it. So, yeah, once again, another great-looking year of Logofractor. Cards look awesome. The logo design, I mean, it's a smart design. It's a smart parallel. Even the base cards look very good. It does look like we have a couple 90s inserts. I'm wondering if one might be an auto. This should be a base on the back. Yep, there's Brandon Lockridge. So I believe this set mirrors Hobby as far as a base set goes. So you are going to get those rookies who you might not know a lot about. I don't know much about Lockridge. He did only have 12 at-bats last year, though, so forgive me. There is Sean Manaea. We've got Bryce Harper. And you can hit short prints on the base, so we're not just looking for color. We have 2 parallels. No, oh, that's a green. Okay. So we have a Jacob Wilson. That is going to be a 1990 insert, and it looks like we have another one that's upside down. This is going to be a green, Brave, and not an auto, but that's going to be Austin Riley to 99. So a couple of 1990. Very off-center on that one, unfortunately, both on the top and on the left. So not that I would grade it anyways, but thankfully our Jacob Wilson is clean. That's going to be worth a few bucks. But, yeah, these cards all here, probably like $1 on the Harper and quarter bin fodder for those two. So we have not seen much yet. And the question today was, is 1 Logofractor box better than 2 mega boxes? Now, we're not going to rip megas, but obviously we all know the contents of a mega and the possibilities. We do have a green here, and we also have an aqua. So we have 2 color in here. Let's pull the card on the back again. Once again, that's going to be Marcell Ozuna. And, yeah, I'm not too sure where to go. Let's see if we can do an autograph peek. Well, that's for the Marlins. That does not appear to be an auto. That's not bad. Connor Norby to 99. Norby's a decent rookie, I would say. Of course, not a top-tier guy. But, yeah, it's decent. Diamondbacks, Wilbur Diaz. So, at least it wasn't Yolber Diaz. And we do have an aqua back here. So, we did get 3 color. That is A's. Of course, we are looking for Jacob Wilson. And we were not looking for Mason Miller. So Mason Miller to 199. We did get 3 colors, so that's different from most years. Most years I've only seen 2 color per box, or a color in an auto, or short print. The problem was our color was not particularly great, and that's not just a Logofractor problem. That is a Topps Chrome problem with a very large set, making it very tough to hit the names that you want. Connor Norby, not bad. Austin Riley, I mean, a Brave fan would like that. Mason Miller, good pitcher, but not a lot of value. And wish we could swap these two, honestly, because I would have much preferred a Jacob Wilson. So, had we ripped 2 mega boxes or 1 Logofractor box, I'm going to go out on a limb. 2 mega boxes, we're going to get X-Fractor parallels. I'm going to say we're going to hit a couple decent rookies that are X-Fractors. And I'm going to say I'd probably rather rip 2 mega boxes over 1 Logofractor. But there's our hit so far. And what if we said we're going to rip 2 Logofractor boxes or 1 Chrome Hobby box? Now, Chrome Hobby box comes with 1 autograph. Usually you see about 3 or so color. You have chances at case hits. So you are getting a guaranteed autograph in a hobby box over the 2 Logofractor boxes. I think you're actually getting less color in a hobby than you would in a Logofractor. But you're also in Logofractor not going to get things like case hits. You're not going to get the Helixes or the Ultraviolet All-Stars, Shadow Etches, and things like that. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and rip into this and see. Now, I've ripped a lot of hobby boxes in our breaks. Cases upon cases of hobby and jumbo at this point. And I've seen what a good hobby box looks like. I've seen what a bad hobby box looks like. I have a general understanding of what like an average box is. And at 300 bucks, the average box from what we've seen is about 25% ROI back. Of course, you're going to have those boxes that get 10% back. You're going to have those boxes with $1,000 hits. So it could go either way. Average value in that product, I see a return of about 25% ROI, of course, across all the boxes that we've opened. So once again, we are really just looking for Shohei and Judge being part of the buyback program if they win MVP. That is $20 each on just base cards. So James Wood, maybe $1, maybe one of the top rookies. So yeah, no Judge, no Ohtani right there. So no sweat at 20 bones. And yeah, let's go ahead and rip into our second set of Logofractor boxes and see if this one can pull us ahead of what a hobby box would be. Again, just a purple back here. First off, we have Corey Seager. So Seager, we've got Josh Young, Jake DeGrom. This is a Rangers box. Wow, if you are a Rangers fan, you're probably really happy with this pack. Another Ranger? Nope, Guardian. That is going to be Angel Martinez. That might be a short print. We'll check that in just a second. And is that Tucker? Kyle Tucker to 250. Tuck's not bad. I'm not particularly an Astros or a Kyle Tucker fan, but being his first year as a Cubby, yeah, probably worth more than what we pulled in the last box. Maybe same as a Norby or so. Angel Martinez, let's see if this is a short print. So this card ends in 2/6, and we can look at another base card. We know that the Seager is just a base. or the Young is just a base, and that ends in 2-6 as well. So unfortunately, the Angel Martinez, as cool as it looks, not a short print. Yeah, let's get into our second pack right here. So we are very behind the curve at this point. At this point, I would take a hobby box over 2, but is that gold? Did I see some gold in here? I do see some gold, so that could change everything. Again, our base card on the back is going to be Justin Henry Malloy. Again, I can't get over enough. The Logofractors just look good every year. Like, this is a fun box. Is it a little overpriced at the secondary market price? Yes. Do I wish that it was a little more accessible and not just being sold by the MLB shop in New York? Yes, absolutely. It's just one of those things, like, you have to know or see a tweet about it, and then you have to call, and you get a call back because usually the phone lines aren't open. They're usually just taking your number. I missed my call back, and they never called back. They said they were going to call back again. Ty France, I miss you. I miss you, Ty France. Former Mariner, 46 of 99. Ty France. Twins with the sell-off at the deadline this year. Dodgers, Mookie, wrong Dodger right there. We have gold. This could change everything. If it's an auto or a really good rookie, it could change everything. Now, it's for the Brewers, so I think we're looking for, like... Mizorowski is not in this set, unfortunately. He's probably going to be an update or in next year's set. I guess we're looking for, like, second-year Jackson Trio, maybe? We're not looking for Carlos Rodriguez, I could tell you that. Our first gold of the day is Carlos Rodriguez to 50. We were not looking for him. How many innings did he pitch last year? He pitched 12 innings last year. I don't know what he's doing this year. I'm sorry. I don't watch a lot of Brewers games. So, 2 mega boxes, or 2 Logofractor boxes in so far. We have established that I think we would have rather ripped 2 mega boxes over a Logofractor box. Would we rather rip a hobby box or go with this color? We did get, how many color? We got 5 colors so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 colors so far. So 3 color in each box. That is up. I like that a lot. These names though, would I rather have had 6 color or 1 hobby? I'm going to take the risk with the hobby box with the higher ceiling, the better chance at autos, guaranteed 1 auto. Over this stuff, I would rather take the one hobby box for $300 over the 2 Logofractors at $300 or $320. But now we have a fun question. Finest recently came out. It's $450, $500 a box. Do we want 3 boxes of Logofractor, or do we want 1 box of Finest? Now, Finest has 2 autographs per box, so autograph count is up, getting 2 guaranteed autographs. The downside is it's Finest, which means less case hits, and it also means people don't love it as much as they love Chrome. Now, we don't have, obviously we're not making money yet or anything like that, but we do have some decent color over there, and at this point we're gonna be at 9 color over what Finest box probably gonna have like 6 color, so, and 2 autographs. So at that point we're gonna be at 9. If we can bank an auto in this box, if we can take an auto in this box, it's gonna be a tough decision at $450 for 1 hobby or 3 logo. Like, at this point you're getting to the point where, like, okay, I can rip a decent amount of product or 1 box. At this point, I don't know, even though we haven't had a particularly good box. Like, let's go ahead and see once again what we can see. If we see a Ohtani or see a Judge, get us a guaranteed $20 if they win MVP. Ben Rice rookie. And if you're a little confused at what I'm talking about, that is the MVP buyback program that Topps does every year. Skeens, colored Skeens would be nice. We don't even need to see an auto. Tristan McKenzie, Jimenez, Carlos Rodriguez again, Pedro Leon. Okay, we're not getting lucky on our base cards. We need to get lucky in this Logofractor box, though. I feel like we've had 2 below average boxes, and I would like to believe that for every 3 or 4 boxes you rip, you will get 1 very good box. Starting off again with a purple. Where have you heard this before? Hey, there's Skeens. Okay, so that's probably like a $10 Skeens or so, I would guess. Without knowing comps, just going based off looking at a screen, knowing what I know, probably about $10. We got Trey Turner, and there's Kiner Falefa, and Matt Strom. He has a YouTube channel for trading cards here. Strom Stadium Pools. Purple. That's gonna be Grant Holmes, rookie, with the hair, with the mustache, basically Kenny Powers, to 250. So Kenny Powers to 250 or Grant Holmes to 250. Second pack really needs to see something. Again, I think this is going to be another 2-color pack. Let's see if the 2-color is consistent. And, maybe not. We do have a Fortune in here, though. Those Fortune 15s are pretty cool. On the back, we have a Ben Rice rookie. So there's probably $5 or so, $5, $10. I would imagine as more of this gets ripped, the price of that one will go down to a couple of bucks. JP, not a variation. I know that because we've checked that one before. JP, Kobe Mayo on the Fortune 15. I don't believe that's numbered. I don't believe that's going to be numbered. And, Nolan Gorman. Nolan Gorman to 199. So, we were hoping to see a really nice box there, and we got a very, very bad box. I don't think this Fortune 15 is going to be numbered. It is not, so, yeah, not numbered. So, unfortunately, it's not 3 color per box. And that sucks, because I thought that that was going to be a consistency. So, at this point, given how bad that box was, I think I would rather take the 1 Finest with the 2 autos. Now, Finest isn't going to get the same love that Chrome does, but I don't know. We were headed in the right direction, and then outside of the Skeens, we kind of fell apart there with 2 not-so-great color. Not that Nolan Gorman's a bad player, but it's just, like, very uninspiring color. We did have a rookie, we did have Skeens, but so far, this experiment is going the way of the hobby boxes. So, we are going to wrap up today, final box of the day, and we are going to ask the question, would we rather rip 4 Logofractor boxes or 1 Chrome Jumbo box? Now, Chrome Jumbo is $550 to $600 a box. You do get 3 autographs. Usually, you see about 4 color per Jumbo, 4 or 5 color per Jumbo. 10 packs, and it's like, what, 14 cards packs, so like 140 cards. Usually you see some inserts, good chance at case hits. But again, $550, man, that's just expensive. It's just expensive for a hobby box. You guys saw my video here on the channel months ago, or a couple months ago. I ripped $1,400 worth of Chrome, opened a Jumbo, opened a Hobby, opened a Delight. Got crushed, absolutely crushed. Probably got like under $300 back. And that's just kind of how Chrome is. If you don't hit one of those 1% hits, if you don't hit a red auto, a big red auto, or if you don't hit a big case hit, or a Shohei, or a top rookie, like, you're going to get cooked. You're just going to get cooked. So, again, do our base check. See if we get any good rookies. See if we get any Aaron Judge, Shohei. No Cal Raleigh. He is not featured in this set at all. He does have a base card in Finest, but... And it doesn't matter because we didn't have any MVP chases whatsoever.
Strike 3, you're out of there!
Final 2 packs of the day. We are going to have to hit something dynamite here for this to clear a Jumbo. And we are starting off with a blue in here. And we're going to start off with Yaz for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. We've got Lawrence Butler, a Luis Severino, Carlos Narvaez on the rookie for the Red Sox. And here is our blue. Is that Alcantara? Kevin Alcantara rookie, definitely our best card of the day so far. 69 of 150 team color blue. Alright, that puts something on the board. Gives us something to think about. But as we found out with this Logofractor experiment this year, Logofractor might maybe a little more watered down, or we just got 4 bad boxes. I'm okay with the Kevin Alcantara. That's decent. Decent right there. And our final pack of the day, PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong, not in the set, by the way, just like Cal. Final pack of the day here. What do we see? I see a insert and a purple. I hope that's an insert auto. That's my favorite team again, Pedro Leon for the Astros. It's my favorite team again, Ronel Blanco for the Astros. It's my actual favorite team, George Kirby for the Mariners. I love this guy, so that's a PC card to remember this video by, or this shellacking by Topps Chrome. Part 2 here on the channel. We have a Power Players of Dylan Cruz. I sure wish that would have been numbered. God, those look really, really good on the Logofractor. I like those. I like this insert. This is probably my favorite insert that isn't like a case hit. Final card of the day. I really hope this is an auto. Something tells me it's not. I really hope it's an auto. It's not. It's Juan Soto to 250. So we wrapped up the day with our best box of Logofractor. And I still don't think it was enough. Yeah, not numbered on the Cruise. So, today's experiment went wildly astray. I expected at some point the Logofractor boxes would take over. Maybe not for mega boxes, maybe for hobby, maybe for Finest, maybe for Jumbo. But no, today we opened 4 boxes, spending about $600 on the secondary market. And, yeah, I don't think we walked away with, did we walk away with $100 worth of cards today? I mean, the Cruz is probably $10, Soto probably $10, Alcantara, I don't know his market that well. Yeah, I think we might have just barely got over $100, honestly. Maybe if we grade a couple of the better ones, maybe 160, 75. I don't know. But today's experiment was a colossal failure. Yeah, I would take the jumbo over these 4. Even though we got all that extra color, like 8 color, the 3 guaranteed autos, the chances that case hits, chances that, you know, the case hits and the autos is really what it is. That sucks. I really thought that at some point the Logofractor boxes would make more sense. I thought if we opened 4, that was a decent enough sample size to prove that, hey, 1 out of every 4 boxes or 1 out of every 3 boxes has decent. I did expect to see an auto today in 4 boxes, truth be told. So I'm a little shocked that either we just had some bad variants today, or if we see enough of this get open, maybe Logofractor is not as good as it was in previous years. I don't know. Did you call the New York Topps store? Did you go in and get some of these Logofractor boxes? If so, how was your results? Because my results were not the greatest today. That is going to do it for me. We learned today that you'd rather take hobby over all the Logofractor boxes. I kind of wish all this stuff was cheaper, but that is unfortunately the baseball card world that we live in right now. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time on Down the Road.